So we have two large parallel plates and which is having a temperature of 1000 Kelvin and 800 Kelvin, and both having same MCVT, that is zero point 0.2 epsilon 1 and epsilon 2 are same, which is zero point 0.2. And what we have asked is, they have to reduce the net rate of variation, the transfer between these two plates to 1/5 by placing a thin aluminum sheet of MCVT 0.15. That means initially there was no anything sheet or shield between the two plates. So there was a reducing transfer before placing this plate, and that value has to be reduced to 1/5. Okay, 1/5 of that value has to be reduced. We have to put down the transfer rate to 1/5 of the initial value. So for that, we have aluminum sheet of MCVT 0.15 is placed between, and this aluminum sheet. The specialty of the aluminum sheet is that both the sides having MCVT of 0.15, not one side. Both the sides having an MCVT of 0.15. So what they're asking, we have to determine the number of sheet that to be inserted in order to, you know, reduce it to 1/5. Simply placing one aluminum sheet won't reduce it. So placing simply one sheet won't reduce it into 1/5 value. We have to place a number of sheet. So our aim is to find the how much number of sheet we have to place in order to reduce the value to 1/5. So let's look at the solution. As you can see, we have two parallel plate arrangement, and which is having MCVT epsilon 1 and epsilon 2. I have written the corresponding temperature T1 and T2. So this is the given condition. I mean, this new heat transfer rate, we have to convert into 1/5 of initial one. So before that, we have to know certain formula or equation. When here we have two plates having same MCVT, right? Epsilon 1 and epsilon 2 are same, not different MCVT. The two parallel plates having same MCVT. If we have two parallel plates which is having same MCVT, then the equation to find the heat transfer rate between the two plate is this one. A sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 by 2 by epsilon minus 1. I mean, when there is no plate between them. Okay. If there is a plate between them, I mean, not one, if n number of plates are placed between these two parallel plates having same MCVT. If n number of plates are placed between two parallel plate having same MCVT, then the new equation will be this one. Only change is the n plus 1 term is multiplied to the denominator. So this will be the new equation when n shields are placed between the two plates having same MCVT. So if I take the ratio, I mean this new one means having n shield and old one is then without shields. So the ratio between this new and old translates 1 by n plus. Okay, so from our condition, that value will be 1 by 5, right? There we have this condition. I mean, we have to convert it to 1 by 5th of the initial value. So we have two equation having left side same. So 1 by 5 and 1 by n plus 9 has to be equated. So this is the condition for you know n shields are placed between the parables. From that I got 4. So not to have this equation or this condition is satisfied, 4 sheet has to be placed. Okay.